Tesla Tech. I'm going to be explaining the difference between a transverse wave and a standing wave, how a standing wave stores the energy. Transverse waves don't. Um, what you're going to see on the screen here is a transverse wave. That's the type of wave that we use for our 110 AC power. Um, it's just cranking it out all the time for us to use. But what happens when you turn the power down to zero? We get nothing. So unless this is setting here cranking out power, whether you're using it or not, you got to generate that power. Okay, that's a transverse wave. Now, let me just switch this to make a reflection. I'm going to slow it down because I want to stop it at a particular place to do this. Okay, there's the first reflection, and you see it going up to the calibration line now. Oh, I went past it. All right. Well, we'll go 2 then. I'm gonna have to let it go down and reflect one more time, because if I don't turn the driving amplitude down in the right place, it's gonna do some funny stuff. And I think we're getting there pretty soon. Yeah, we're heading back right now. You can see the wave reflecting back right there. See, it's reflecting back to the plunger. Alright. Let's see. I think I go. Yeah. One more cycle up and that's it. Right there. Now I'm going to turn the power down and watch what happens. It's still there. So we're not only eliminating power lines because this is wireless, but once you get this up to the power level you want, the input drive can go all the way down to 0, depending on Texon or whatever. They've changed the name now to Vivid or something like that. I forget what it is. They're going to be doing this. They don't talk about the input power, and the guy that does talk about when it's generating has a big grin on his face, and this has got to be it. They're saying they intend on delivering 95 to 97%. So you would have some resistance. You would just up this driving power to maintain that, and it would, as Tesla said, that his system would take very little power to drive, and I think that was an overstatement. It's really an over unity system, and in order to maintain that power level on that standing wave for whatever resistance there is, very little, because it is a stationary voltage potential oscillation. It's in perfect resonance. Depending on the tuning. If I didn't have this tuned just right, it wouldn't be doing this. Okay, it wouldn't maintain the power. But this also, you know, you can still see that wave bouncing back and forth here. I think. I don't know. I think they made some changes to this app again. Okay. It should be showing the wave bouncing back and forth yet. And it's not. Okay, I don't know why it's not. I seen it earlier when I was setting it up. Maybe it's just because the amplitude was changing. But there is a wave there that's just bouncing back and forth. Uh, it's always there. Well, I guess when there is some power level on it. So whatever resistance there um, would be the power level you'd have to maintain to make up for that loss. Very, very little. Um, Unlike the transverse wave that we're using now, the minute you turn that power level down, um, you got nothing. So what this would do is it would reach the power level that you want, and the input drive would start reducing down to zero if it has to maintain that power level that you want, the maximum power level. So let's show you this again one more time. I'm trying to make this quick. I hope this mic is working better. I've been having a lot of problems with the mics. This is the first one I'm doing now with the new mic. Let's hope that it's working better. We can go and put this on fast. Oh, I only got it down to 30. Okay. Take her back up to 50. Yep. There it is. That's what we're using now. Because there's not a reflection, I can turn this drive down at any time. It's still going to do it. Boom. Zero drive. But it didn't do that on the standing wave. A standing wave stores the power. It's like a capacitor, I guess you want to call it. A standing wave is a stationary voltage potential oscillation that is in resonance. Resonance. I have a hard time pronouncing some words. So the resistance drops down to next to zero, very, very little, in a perfect resonance system. So I'm trying to make this one quick and short. I had this other ruler on here just for a calibration line. It was set to show after one reflection. I didn't really go over that, but I think I pretty much made my point. This is Dave with Tesla Tech. See you all later.